All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching Season 3, Episode 20 of Fire Force. Family, I think it's safe to say this is one of the craziest episodes of this season, of the winter season. Because Fire Force is going crazy. Okay. We open up the episode, family, with, I forget which pillar she is, but this is the sister. And she has the trembling power. Like, she vibrates, right? Like, she makes her whole body tremble, but vibrates, and she can cause earthquakes with the trembling. I forget which pillar she is, but she is a pillar. The opening of the episode is basically her, and she looks like a real person, like a human, like not an anime drawing character. She looks like a human. And she's explaining she's experienced multiple great cataclysms. Am I tripping? Did she say she's been there since all of them? I don't remember. But she's experienced multiple great cataclysms. The other important thing that she stated to us as the episode opened is that there's only 2 more great cataclysms until the end of humanity. Is this one of those 2? I don't know exactly, but she knows exactly which cataclysm is going to end it all. Okay, that was before the opening theme song, family. It was crazy. After the theme song, we basically had Captain Obi, calling the rest of the Fire Force companies, because we got some help from Company 2, right, later in the episode. But so Obi's saying, hey guys, the secret sauce to saving everything right now, to saving the world, is to fight despair with hope. Excuse me. And so he's saying, as you're out there saving people, make sure you give them a sense of hope to fight the despair. Okay. Then we get a scene with Licht and Joker. And they're discussing the situation. And basically, what they're really discussing, family, is the details of how we fight this despair. And Licht is clarifying for us and Joker, and us as the audience and Joker, that what we're fighting right now is a blanket sense of despair, family. The default emotion right now for everybody is that of despair as a collective. And so one instance in saving a group, let's just say a group of 20 people, they all feel despair as a collective. Saving those 20 people in a one-off instance isn't going to overcome all that despair they're feeling, right? Because they've succumbed to a mob mentality in a despaired state, right? So Licht is saying, and it'll make more sense when we talk about the second half of the episode, family. Licht is saying we need to rip people out of this mob mentality and instill in that individual a sense of hope and give that individual a light at the end of the tunnel, right? Because right now everybody's in a mob state. We gotta save them from the mob state and show them that there's a way out. Okay, now Captain Obi did this already. and he saved a child, and he pointed out, of course, it's about the kids, man. He pointed out this child, or he showed attention to this child in particular, and he said, hey, man, keep the hope alive. Okay, and this mattered. This, we learned in the second half of the episode, ripped that child named Tatsuto, something like that. That ripped him out of the mob mentality of despair. Okay. Oh, the last thing, because Licht and Joker was there, Joker basically got like an Adela Link sensation, and this confirmed to us that the Dopplegangers have arrived. Okay, we had a foreshadowing image of Benimaru's doppelganger, right? What's the Ash? He's the corporate, loves to bully. I forget his name, but he like uses like smoke and ash as his powers, and he likes to bully. He's basically like the older brother type of figure for the fifth pillar, the little kid. His doppelganger showed up. Okay, and then I low-key forgot about this guy, but another white-clad character, Assault, showed up. Okay, now we're in the second half of the episode, family, because we're fighting a doppelganger and covering this mob mentality. Okay, so Assault showed up. Here's the bottom line on Assault. I mean, it was a fight, but what defeated the real Assault was Tamaki's lewdness. She's like sexy in a clumsy way. And as a person who's not familiar with that, it really worked on him. Like, you know, he had no experience seeing a woman's body like that. So it particularly worked on him, right? Now we know as a result of that loss previously in the series, he did some training to numb himself to this effect. Okay, but his doppelganger showed up. So his doppelganger's completely unaffected, which ended up being his weakness in the end. Because that was the original Assault's weakness, he worked on it, and he mentally, because remember, family, at this point in the series, imagination is the biggest superpower. The original Assault, who worked on being impervious to lewdness and suggestive sexuality, he told himself in his mind, that's the only thing that can beat me. I'm not losing if it's not lewdness. So that allowed him to defeat his doppelganger, Assault, who did not have that same type of mentality around that phenomenon. He knew he was impervious to it, so that didn't give him the superpower that it gave the original Assault. I hope that made sense to y'all, family. The other interesting thing about this fight was Tatsuto and his mother. There's a scene where the crowd is angry at Tamaki because she's clumsily sexy, family. I hope I'm saying this in a way that it's not gonna like tank my views. She's clumsily attractive. The crowd at some point in a mob mentality is like bashing her for it. Oh, all you got is, what type of firefighter is that? Oh, she's just, depending on her looks. Tatsuto, because he's enlightened and he's separated himself from the mob, he's able to see the contradiction in there. He's saying, we can appreciate people solely for their attractiveness. We can't limit them to that as a human being, but we can praise someone for their attractiveness the same way we can praise someone for their intelligence and hard work. Likely, hard work went behind that person's attractiveness. So that was a very packed scene, but that was the gist of it. Because Tatsuto's mom could not separate herself from the mob mentality and establish an identity, she couldn't imagine herself as herself, she disappeared. So, understand, family, Fire Force is crazy. All praise is due to the Most High. Peace and love.